Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Casper, or, as you guys already know, it's one of my favorite holds, the Casper the Friendly Ghost. You guys already know. But with that being said, we're going to be discussing and we're going to be talking about the upside potential here, and we're going to be talking about where we could pretty much be by the end of this bull run. But with that being said, before we fully jump in this video, definitely be sure to smash that like button, as it does help the channel grow immensely, and I do greatly appreciate it. But with that in mind, let's just jump in. So we are seeing the market jump into a bullish sentiment point. We are seeing Bitcoin up about 6%. We're seeing the overall market kind of follow through within those percentages as well. And so is Casper. Casper is probably one of the most bullish assets. As everything was jumping down in price, Casper continued to go up in price. In fact, it is up 70+% from our entry points, all while Bitcoin was dropping in price. This is crazy. All right, we almost hit 20 cents here. We almost hit 20 cents the last couple days as well, with our lowest point on the chart being around this point here at about almost 17 cents, or I should say actually around 15 cents. But just in the last couple days, on the 28th, which was essentially today, we've seen about a 17 centile range Casper. And of course, during the 26th, we did see it down at around 15 cents almost exact. So, we didn't drop too much at all. In fact, we were still in heavy profit from our entry points, which is crazy to say the least, because while Bitcoin was dropping, we were expecting Casper to go much lower. And personally speaking, I wanted to see it much lower just to get more bids in. But hey, it is what it is. We bought heavy, so we are totally fine. We're sitting pretty, and I've told you guys about those buys, and I have told you guys about the price targets to really kind of watch for, just to give you guys those insights, just to tell you guys my personal points on Casper. It's essentially the $1 to $4 to $7 plus range. Of course, if you guys do want to get those insights, definitely join the free Discord down in the description below. Also, with that in mind, the Ultimate Crusader Trading Bundle Pack is still on sale, 50% off for a limited time. Only 3 hours left on the sale for $50 off. It does include all the content on the website, as well as all future content for free. So definitely look into this, NCashOfficial.com. Links are down in the description below, as well as in the comments below. But with that in mind, let's jump in to this juicy news on Casper. So first and foremost, we're going to be addressing the price chart. So the next major sign that I do want us to break over is the 20 centile range. We are 1 cent away. We are so close to the massive breaking point. We are in severe profit. Just so you guys know, from those entry points I told you guys about in the Discord, we are in a profit point right now currently of 96%. On the high here, we were in a profit point of over 106%. And this is only the beginning. It's actually crazy to understand just how early we are. It's absolutely massive in terms of the ROI percentages that we could pretty much lead to. The lines that are on the board right now are just the pretty much next target points. The major targets are all the way up here at $1 plus. Okay, we have so much to look forward to in regards to Casper. I am very excited for the upside potential on this altcoin. I've discussed to you guys multiple times on where we could essentially lead to, or I should say pretty much go to. On the daily span, you could pretty much see those levels being tested up there. Guys, I am extremely bullish on this asset. We're talking about $4.38, and that is pretty much my goal right now. Of course, if you want to, leverage out, you could look at $1 to $1.50 plus, or even $1.80. But again, if we're looking at it from a standpoint, 20 cents is showing us some signs of resistance. More so, it's not even 20 cents. It's more so right here at about 19 and almost a half cents. That is pretty much the level that we want to break. We need to breach over that level and really kind of get some strength there and flip it into pretty much support, how we did down here at about 16 cents, and how we did pretty much here at around 18 cents almost. So I'm very bullish on any dip. I'd say definitely kind of accumulate as much Casper as you possibly can. Of course, not financial advice, but I'm just telling you guys that Casper is probably one of the strongest altcoins within this market. In fact, if we're looking at Casper on the Bitcoin pair, just look at this, right? We're testing that 363 resistance point, of course, totally fine. But overall, you know, this has probably one of the most bullish looking Bitcoin charts throughout this entire market. And like I said, on the weekly chart, this is just absolutely mind-blowing to say the least. So Casper is one of the strongest altcoins, but what is happening throughout the ecosystem for it? Well, very interesting to say the least. We have been seeing a ton of ecosystem growth. For example, check this out, right? Step by step, it is moving towards the goal, on the verge of a big explosion because this project is so powerful. What are your year-end expectations? Let me know your guys' year-end expectations. But also, just so you guys know, you know, we are seeing a ton of growth within the ecosystem, not only in terms of price, but also in terms of updates. Casper Pad, which is coming very soon, I believe the 3rd, they said, of, I want to say the 3rd of December, but it could be a little bit later on. I actually think that Friendly Market might be the one that is the 3rd. We're going to be looking at it here shortly. But overall, this is Casper, the launch pad for Casper. Now, this is going to be pretty interesting. This is the first Casper network supported fully decentralized launch pad to date, and this is pretty much where you can get those IDOs or the initial decentralized exchange offerings. These are pretty much new coins that you could pretty much get into at the ground floor level, similar to Jigstack. If you guys know about it, they have IDOs. IDOs are pretty cool. They do provide a lot of value for, you know, the asset, because it does allow a lot of people to buy into an asset, which essentially does accrue fees for the network, and it does provide a lot of residual income for the network overall as well. But overall, this also prospers into those who are new, or I should say not new, but early in on an asset like Casper, because you pretty much get in on these projects early before they are on a CEX or a centralized exchange, so they do provide some value. And of course, this is coming very, very soon, and I'm very excited for this. Of course, the tokenomics are here for anybody who doesn't want to look at this. This is coming from Ghost Staking. Check out ghoststaking.com as well as them on Twitter for more information on a lot of these updates, because they do a really good breakdown on pretty much everything within the Casper ecosystem. But we also see Friendly Market Arcadia partnership announcement. This happened 4 days ago, but just so you guys know, this is pretty interesting to say the least. Now, we do see here, we are excited to working with Friendly Market security and channel partners. It's exciting to see the many different avenues Friendly Market is innovating in, including AMMs, or, you know, when we're talking about AMMs, we just seen that happen with Stellar Lumens as well. They are pretty big, to say the least. And I just want you guys to understand that automated market makers are pretty big, especially within the scene when we're talking about Uniswap and stuff like that. AMMs could actually provide a ton of value. And of course, you do see launch pads and options markets. We look forward to working with them and growing the Casper ecosystem. And like I said, the Casper ecosystem is continuing to grow and prosper, and this is only the beginning. It is crazy, to say the least, like I said, how early we are within the scene. And I cannot tell you guys exactly how bullish I am, but of course you guys could probably tell with how excited I am with the stuff that we've been seeing lately. Now, also, the December 3rd launch date that I was talking about is from Friendly Market, and this is their AMM, or the, like I said, automated money, or, wow, I don't know why I said money, but market maker. So, I mean, this is going to provide a lot of money, but it is what it is, right? And this is DeFi. Okay, and this is on Casper DeFi. All the stuff that we've been seeing within the Casper network is, you know, pretty much telling us Casper is not focused on just one thing. Similar to Ethereum, you know, we have a lot of use cases within the ecosystem. We see NFTs, DeFi. There is so much in terms of what Casper is focused on, in terms of even security and stuff like that. There's so much, and I'm very excited to see the growth of this asset. As you guys already know, we are extremely early. Also, we do see here Casper looks incredibly bullish after 150 plus days of accumulation under main resistance. This one has tons of potential, and of course, they're targeting that $4.20 range, similar to what I've been telling you guys about on Casper's USDT chart. We can check that out real quick. So in terms of these prices, we always look at that $4.38 range, which is up here on the daily. We can pretty much see that. Oh, 1 second. There we go on the daily. And let me go back. There you guys have it at $4.38.5. I'm very excited, to say the least, for the growth of this asset, because I'm so excited to have you guys along with me. And again, this is not a project that I'm paid to shill or anything like that. No, at all. I'm just telling you guys about this project because I see the long-term vision here, and I do see where we could essentially lead to by the end of this bull run. And of course, you do see here, Ethereum burning/deflationary model still requires variables such as transaction volume and amount staked to determine gas levels means gas may not be less expensive. Enterprise need predictability. And of course, enter Casper Network, innovation or innovative gas futures concept. And here are the transaction fees continue to soar on Ethereum. Look at this. This is absolutely crazy to say the least, right? And this was going back to around March of this time, or April, I should say, of this time. Well, February, March, April, all of those months included. But we haven't even seen the scale of this at our current levels because, of course, they are much, much higher than $40 per transaction. And of course, like we said, Casper Network has the key features to unlock the enterprise market. This is where the next revolution in blockchain will happen. Agree? 100%. That is why I always say Casper's upside potential from our current levels, even at our current levels, right? We could see a 100x. I'm not saying by the end of this bull run, but I'm just saying this is an easy 100x opportunity. And in the long-term span of things, this could be a 1000x asset. I'm just saying it right now. So when we're talking about Casper from a short-term, long-term viewpoint, it is very bullish on both. Short-term, I've always told you guys my targets, but minimum target is at least $1 to $1.90, or if you guys will, a 10x from our levels, from our even positions that we took back in October as well. Like I said, from a standpoint on what Casper is doing, what they are building, it is a no-brainer move to jump into this asset. Of course, if you guys do want to wait for a pullback, that's totally fine. I totally understand. This one is up significantly, but any sort of pullback on Casper, I see it getting eaten up extremely fast. So with that being said, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.